Hello everyone, welcome to this video on the evolution of artificial intelligence. So today we will going to explore how AI has evolved step by step from simple rule based system to powerful autonomous system, right? So we will cover the AI, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, generative AI and agentic AI. So by the end of this video you will clearly understand how each layer built on the previous layer, right? And so let's begin. So what is the AI, right? So artificial intelligence or AI is a broader concept. It's referred to machine to design like us human to simulate the intelligence. Early AI systems were rule based, they work on the predefined logic. So if this happen, then do that. For example, a chess player that follow the fixed strategy, this system will powerful but limited, right? So this system were powerful but limited, that could be not learn from the data, they could only follow the instructions. So AI was intelligent but not adaptive. So this limitation leads to the next evolutions, right? So what is the AI? So AI is a basically simulation of human intelligence by machine learning. So they have a different capabilities like learning from the data, reasoning and decision making, problem solving and understanding the different language, like that is a natural language understanding, natural language processing, right? And they have a perception and visions, right? And there are different application of AI like self-driving car, virtual assistant, healthcare diagnosis recommendation system and the robotics, right? So these are the you can see these are all the application we can say day-to-day life, like lots of self-driving cars in the road of the Dubai and US, and also you can see the healthcare, we are using the robotic surgery, we can perform the robotic surgery from like 1,000 miles from away, right? And the recommendation system you have also experienced like YouTube, Netflix and the Google, they are using the recommendation system. Robotics, there are lots of humanoid robots on the market and they have like very good intelligence, they can perform the lots of household tasks, right? So in this AI there is a basically like a Turing test, like there is one very famous scientist name was Alan Turing, they have proposed the Turing test. What is a Turing test? Like if the any machine pass that Turing test, so that will be called as a intelligence machine, right? Now I'm coming to the next subset, that is the called machine learning. So machine learning changes everything. Instead of programming rules, we start training machine using the data. So ML allows system to learn pattern, for example a spam detection or in a particular email, right? That system learn from what the spam looks like by analyzing the thousands of example. So what is the key idea here? Data pattern and predictions, right? So ML model improve over time as the data provided. However, ML is still required human effort for the features engineering. So this bring us the AI into the next level. So what are the different types of machine learning? That was supervised machine learning, unsupervised and the reinforcement learning, right? And there are lots of example that application of machine learning in real life, that is a spam detection, we have already discussed fraud detection and stock price prediction, right? So in a simple form, machine learning is a subset of AI that enables to learn from the data without explicit programming, right? That is the machine learning. Now we are coming to the deep learning, that is the one subset of AI. So deep learning is a just subset of machine learning, right? AI is a subset of machine learning is a subset of AI and deep learning is a subset of machine learning, right? So deep learning, it used the neural network inspired by the human brains. This network have a multiple layers, hence they term as a deep, right? That's why we call that deep, because they have a like multiples network, right? That is input layer, hidden layer and output layer. That's why we call the deep. Deep learning removes the need of manual feature extraction, right? We perform the manual feature extraction in the machine learning, so that will remove in the deep learning. It's automatically learn from the complex pattern like the image recognition, speech recognition, self-driving car. For instance, you are taking the example of a deep learning model can identify a cat in a particular image without being explicitly told what feature defined is a cat, right? But there was a still change understanding of human language, right? So there are lots of application deep learning like image recognition, speech recognition, autonomous driving, right? So these are the application of deep learning. So deep learning is a subset of ML that use the artificial neural network with the multiple layers. There are several type of say in the neural network there are several type of neural network. like ANN, artificial neural network, convolutional neural network, and the recurrent neural network. LSTM is also there that overcome the problem of the recurrent neural network. We will discuss later in an upcoming video, right? Now I'm coming to this natural language processing, right? So what is the natural language processing? So natural language processing focus on interaction. Basically it's focus on the interaction between the machine and human language, right? So it's allow machine to read, understand, and respond, right? For example, it include the chatbot, translation system, voice assistant. Early an NLP system was rule based, but with the help of deep learning, this NLP become the more powerful. Now machine can understand the context, sentiment, intent. Like for example, the understanding the difference between the bank of river and bank account, right? So this is the advancement of the this machine deep learning in forms of machine learning. So what is the in simple term, what is the NLP? So NLP is NLP is like a subset of deep learning. It's enable the computer to understand, the interpret, and generate the human language. So major task of NLP is the text classification, sentiment analysis, machine translation, constant answering, chatbot, right? So if you see the workflow, so workflow of this NLP is the text tokenization, embedding, and model processing and output. There are lots of application of the NLP like Google Translate, voice assistant, customer support chat, and the search engine. Now we are coming to this generative AI. So generative AI is a major breakthrough. Instead of just analyzing the data, it creates the new content. This include text, image, audio, video, and code. Example: ChatGPT, Dolly, Midjourney, right? So generative AI use the large model trained on the massive data set. This model learn pattern, generate a human-like output. For example, writing essay, creating a art, generating the code. But generative AI is mostly reactive. It respond to prompt. What if AI could act its own, right? So simply generative AI creates a new content like text, image, audio, and video, right? And generative AI is the based on the foundation model. That foundation model will be large language model, multi-modal, and diffusion model. So we have discussed the use cases: content generation, code generation, image generation, and document summarization, and personalized learning, right? And this is a basically in the generative AI we give the prompt to model, and model will generate the content. So that's why it's called the reactive nature, right? If you give the prompt, it will react. Okay, now we are coming to this agentic AI, right? What is the agentic AI here? So agentic AI, like this is where agentic AI comes in, right? So agentic AI refer to autonomous system that can think, plan, and act independently, right? That can perform independent tasks, that can think, plan, and act. This system can set a goal, right? Agent will be set a goal, make the decision, execute the task, learn from the outcomes. They don't respond, they just initiate, right? For example, an AI agent can research a topic, write a report, edit it, and send it. That will be performed automatically. No need of any human intervention, right? So agentic AI combines the LLMs, tools, memory, planning. So this is the future of AI, and this is also happening right now, right? From passive assistant to active digital work, that is the agentic AI. In a generative AI, that is basically we in the generative AI we have learned, that is the reactive agent, right? So from passive agent to the active digital agent, this is the agentic AI, right? Okay, now we are coming to the conclusion part, right? Now let's come to the conclusion part, that is called summary. So what is the AI? AI is basically a rule based intelligence. ML is a learning from the data, right? DL is a deep neural network, right? NLP is understanding the language. Generative AI is a creating the content, right? And agentic AI is acting autonomous actions. So AI is evolving rapidly, and we are moving toward a world where AI doesn't just assistance, it's a collaborates and act. If you want to stay ahead, understand this evolution is essential. So thank you for watching.